news is that I am going on a trip to Southampton to see my friend, and I'm only going for 2 nights, but it will be the first time that I have stayed somewhere since having CRPS. So I haven't actually gone and stayed somewhere as like a trip in about 4 years probably, which is kind of crazy. But your girl's been busy. She's not been able to travel long distances, and honestly don't know if I'm going to manage or not, but we'll see. The plan is that I wake up around 8 tomorrow, which is quite early for me, and then set off around 9:30, hopefully. So jobs for today then are drink a whole bunch of water, because I want to be hydrated, want to feel good. As well, I have my immunosuppressant injection today. I have those once a month because I take golimumab, which is also known as Simponi, and that can make me feel a little bit bleh, but I find it helps if I am very hydrated. As well, it is also kind of warm today, and it's going to be warm all week, so have a drink. If you're watching this, have a drink. So jobs for today: drink lots of water. I need to do my injection. I need to tidy like my room, my desk, a little bit messy, but it's okay. And make sure that I've got everything packed that I can. And even though I can't pack everything at the moment because some of the stuff I'll need to use in the morning, so I'm gonna set it aside and like make sure it's all like grouped together so that it is like ready to go like as soon as possible. So yeah, they're the jobs for today, and hopefully it all goes okay and I manage to get everything sorted. And then I am gonna take another vlog in the hotel room just to like let you know, because I have an accessible room in a Premier Inn, so I'll do like a little review of that. I'll probably do a couple of TikToks and part of this YouTube video, so yeah, there's that to be done as well. So I'll probably time-lapse me tidying. I'm also going to try and edit this as I go, because I don't usually do that. So I'm going to start on tidying.
The travel there was pretty good. There wasn't really any traffic, and we managed to get there in good time. It took us about 5 hours, including about 40 minutes to charge the car on a fast charger, so we were very pleased with that, and it was what we expected, so it was really good.
I am here. It is 10 o'clock in the evening. I am very tired. It's been a very good day though. The drive was very long. It's about 5 hours, and we stopped to charge on the way there. And then I went to go and see Marissa in hospital, which was very good because it was a surprise. I'm very good at keeping secrets, and I'm very, very sneaky. So she was very, very surprised. I'm also surprised that nobody said anything, because I had told her mum, and her mum had also told a lot of people. So I'm glad that it was a surprise because it was a very, very good surprise. I will put a video of her in the next clip.
So Marissa was very, very happy with her surprise, as you just saw. And after we had hung out in her room for a little bit, we went downstairs because she wanted to show me around the hospital and where she liked going in the hospital. So that's what we did.
I thought I would also do a room tour because I booked a Premier Inn accessible room, which means that the beds are lower to accommodate my wheelchair. The bathroom is also accessible. They did not have any wet rooms available, but I am not going to be showering here because I'm only staying for 2 nights. And chronic illness really takes the energy out of you, and I do not have the energy to shower, so this is the bathroom. I can't get in because I'm pushing with one wheel. So everything is very accessible. They have red pull cord which actually reaches the floor, which is great. They have grab bars. I think these are a little higher personally, but it's fine, it works. The sink you can roll underneath, which is again really helpful. The door is a sliding door, so that is also very accessible. But if you are staying with other people, I would say that just make sure you tell each other when you're going to the toilet, because it does not have a lock, but it's fine. There's a mirror, as in all hotel rooms. Again, another full-size mirror, a little table-y thing. We have pizza for tea, and a little kettle, which I won't be using because I don't drink tea or coffee, but I like that it's there. And a TV. Obviously, it's just standard stuff, but it is very accessible to get around here. I've not had any issues. I will probably do a TikTok, a YouTube short, and an Instagram reel of just the room, because on other platforms I like to keep things in like separate videos and just cover one topic in a video, whereas I feel like with YouTube I can vlog it all in one. So yeah, I am very, very tired, so I am going to be washing my makeup off. I didn't put much on, but I did cry a little bit of it off. It's fine. And just getting myself ready for bed because I'm tired. I don't know how well I'm going to sleep though, because I'm finding the bed a little bit uncomfortable because it's not my bed and I struggle with that. But I have got the bed tent. I did bring my bed tent with me because I can't survive without it, so yeah. Tonight is night 2 at the hotel. I slept okay last night. It took me a really long time to get off to sleep, but once I was asleep I was okay. And then we have spent the day. We had breakfast at Josie's this morning, which was really good. And then we went to the hospital to see Marissa, and she was allowed a little bit of day leave, so we went out, we went to Hobbycraft, and then I went to her house because I have never seen her house before, so I wanted to go and see that. And she was doing really well. there, so that was definitely positive. And then we came back to the hospital to do some sensory bottle making, which I will put the time lapse in after this clip. And then we have found some Chinese for tea. It's Chinese like takeaway thing. So that's what we had for tea. It was very, very filling, but it was really, really good. I am very, very tired and I am in a lot of pain. But I'm managing okay. It's just that I'm not used to doing this much. So we're going home tomorrow and we'll be seeing Marisa in the morning and then we'll be going. So yeah, it's been a good couple of days. It's definitely been enjoyable but very, very tiring. So it's okay. I can get along with that. That's fine. I'll probably do a couple of videos tomorrow. Not really very much, but it's fine.
This was us picking out beads at Hobbycraft. The shelving was unfortunately very inaccessible, so I did have to stand up for a little bit, and it really, really tired me out. We then went to Marissa's house because I've never seen Marissa's house before, and I've only just realised while editing this that she does the exact same thing when she flops over. The next clip is us racing down the hospital corridor because we were only allowed 2 hours of day leave and we did go over that just a little bit, so we were really racing to try and get back as quickly as we could. And I felt like I had a disadvantage because I was using my own arms, Marissa was being pushed. The next clip is us making our sensory bottles, and we put way too much paint in at first, so we ended up having to pour it out and try and redo it because you couldn't see the glitter and it just wasn't working for us. So we had actually used up all the glue doing that, so Marissa then started using oil, and then that got everywhere and the glitter got everywhere, and we had this whole big mess to clean up, but it turned out okay in the end and they actually turned out really pretty. Bonus clip of a side by side of me and Marissa using her sensory spinny chair because it is so terrifying and she just does it so easily.
I am home. It is actually Saturday today. I came back on Thursday, but I have been so tired that I didn't make this video yet. I didn't make my last little part of the vlog, so I thought I'd do that today because I only just realised I've been editing. I was editing it last night and today, and then I realised halfway through editing I haven't done my last video. So I am very, very exhausted from that trip. It was only for 2 nights and I feel so physically exhausted and I am in a bit of a pain flare, but it's fine because I had a really good time. It's also really warm here, which is not helping because as well as feeling physically exhausted and in so much pain, my pain is being worsened by the heat because my foot feels like it's literally gonna burst because it's burning so bad. I'm just very uncomfortable as well, sensory wise, because I just don't do well in the heat like this. So not feeling too great because of that either. So on the last day, I went into the hospital to see Marissa for a bit while Dad found somewhere to go and charge the car. And then we went home at around 2ish. We wanted to go home at 1, but we got a little bit delayed with charging the car. And then I forgot something in Marissa's room, so I had to go back for that. I had to go back through a really long corridor to get back to the ward because I just left the building and then I was like, oh, I forgot my camera. So yeah, I was kind of a bit like, oh, especially because I'd already done my goodbyes. So I'd came back in and then I had to do goodbye all over again. So yeah, there was that. And then we went home and the drive home was so long. We got home at 9:30 and I did not cope well with the journey home. I was ticking pretty much the whole way home. My muscles were spasming in my foot and my leg. I did have some muscle relaxants with me, but I didn't take them because I've only got very, very few of them, and they're for complete emergencies. So it's like if my whole leg is spasming and it doesn't stop for like hours, whereas my leg was spasming on and off while my foot was like spasming the whole time. My leg was spasming on and off, so it didn't really call for a muscle relaxant, even though it was very painful. So yeah, it was a very long journey home that I did struggle with, but it was all right. We got home and everything was okay, but I'm very pleased with myself because it was a big step going on my first ever journey since having CRPS, and it's sort of like something that I haven't it's something that I've been putting off for a very, very long time because I've partially been too scared to do it, and partially because I've not been well enough and I've had so many appointments, and it's just like it gets to the point where even though how well I am hasn't necessarily changed in the past year, the only thing that has changed is my mental health. I feel like mentally I'm doing a lot better than I was a couple of years ago, while things have not changed in terms of my foot and my CRPS. Things have been pretty consistently the same, and I've had sort of like worse times and better times. I feel like I'm more mentally equipped to deal with it, and I'm more mentally equipped to do things like this. So it's something that I've been preparing to do for a very long time, and then I just sort of was like, you know what, I just gotta throw myself into it eventually. So I did, and I'm very glad that I did because it was a very needed trip. I'm glad that I did it, even though I'm so tired and I'm in so much pain, but it was so worth it. It was even just worth it just to see her like face the moment that I got there. Like that made it worth it for me. So yeah, I'm pleased that I did it, even though it was hard. Sometimes you just gotta do things that are hard, whether you know whether it's going to be okay or not, and you have to plan it very well, because obviously I felt like I planned it pretty well because I planned it for this week, and the reason why I planned it for this week is because next week I've not got anything going on, and then I've got an appointment the week after that I wanted to be well enough for. I planned it like carefully, but yeah, I did throw myself into it, and I'm glad that I did. So yeah, my first trip since having CRPS, it went well. I'm in pain, but it's okay because I had a really good time. So yeah, I'm glad that I did it. Thank you for watching this, because I don't know how long this is going to be when I edit it. I don't know if it's going to be a long video. I'm sorry if it's a long video, but I hope it's been enjoyable. So yeah, I will see you in my next video.